The power of prayer is needed for a young East Texas woman whose life was forever changed last summer. Margo Naranjo, a former student of Stephen F. Austin State University, is now in a vegetative state. Her family has received global attention after taking their faith to Facebook.
In this KTK News exclusive report, Sarah Allegre shows us their emotional journey and how social media vigils could bring a miracle for Margo.
Neil Casey, it all started with a prayer on the night of a terrible car wreck. Since then, it's become a nightly tradition for the Naranjo family and hundreds of thousands of friends, relatives, and even strangers. Margo Naranjo's loved ones are holding out hope.
It's really difficult to see Margo not as she was.
As she bravely fights to recover.
Okay, we're gonna roll the other way.
Her family patiently clings to prayer with this request.
Margo, are you gonna stay awake on us?
To wake up Margo. Mike Naranjo and his wife Kathy aren't alone in their plea.
There are literally thousands of people praying for Margo every day. Most of them we don't even know who they are.
What started as a single prayer the night of their daughter's tragic accident turned into an everyday ritual reaching the masses.
Father, you know Margo, and you know exactly where she's at right now.
Facebook Live videos connecting well-wishers around the world with music, words of encouragement, and prayer.
The thing that's brought so much light out of it has been seeing how the Lord's worked through it and used a tragedy to touch so many people.
Keeping their faith throughout Margo's journey. On June 16, 2020, near the SFA campus, Margo was struck by a GMC pickup driven by a 20-year-old Nacogdoches man, Zachary Cleveland. This accident report obtained by KTK News shows Cleveland ran through the red light, slamming into Margo's Volkswagen.
Just T-boned her, demolished her car.
So far, Cleveland has faced no charges, not even a traffic ticket. Nacogdoches police have sent an aggravated assault investigation to the county district attorney. It's now up to prosecutors to decide whether to take the case to a grand jury for possible indictment.
We hope that he feels that pain and that he learns from it, and maybe he can do something good with it.
It happened here at the corner of University Drive in East Austin Street.
There's no reason why she's alive today.
The wreck leaving Margo's vehicle unrecognizable.
One of those like split second, you know, like anything in her life or his life had been one split second different leading up to that time, you know, it wouldn't have happened.
Right here at this intersection, Margo was slowly heading west after her light turned green. Now that's when she was suddenly hit. Her parents tell me the car that collided with her was traveling a little over 60 miles per hour.
We had no idea the extent of the injuries at that time. The extent of injuries were so severe they couldn't treat her.
She was immediately rushed to a local hospital and later transferred to the UT Trauma Center in Tyler.
The first night that they did the surgery, they had to leave her abdomen open because there was so much damage they couldn't close it.
Margo was in a coma for weeks. Today, she stays in a persistent vegetative state with severe damage to multiple areas in the brain, working to recover with 3 hours of physical therapy each day.
Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up.
There you go, kiddo.
A slow but steady progression.
It's really cool to have seen her when I stayed with her in the hospital to now.
Margo's parents choosing honesty, however brutal it may be, sharing highs and lows on Facebook.
Being transparent has drawn people into Margo's story and has attracted people to pray for her and to be with us.
Posting photos, videos, and updates on Margo's condition. And most important of all, relying on the unifying power of prayer every night at 8:55. From a Texas living room to a virtual congregation around the world.
She's so full of life, you know, and you can see it in all the people that have gone on and shared a connection story with her and before they lead the prayer.
It's very easy to get on Facebook at 8:55 and see that we're not alone. Like, so many people care.
And if you're wondering when the Facebook Live vigils will come to a close,
How long we're gonna do it? It says till she could do it.
and share this story with you herself. If you'd like to learn more about Margo's story, you could visit caringbridge.org to follow her along her journey and find ways you could help. In studio, Sarah Allegre, KTK News.